Hey everybody, this is Deb with Truthification Chronicles, and I'm going to post this one on Saturday morning, and I hope to have another one Saturday evening that's going to be about that website we all know and love and is having trouble getting back online, and, the place that the 17th letter of the alphabet hangs out. So I will try to get with you on that, but for now, I'm going to do this one. And I wanted to point out to you that I know some of you just don't do the whole Twitter thing, and I totally understand that. So here's a way that you can kind of get updates on what's going on Twitter without actually being on Twitter. Or even if you are on Twitter, you can do this, and it kind of will summarize the things that I found really useful and helpful and interesting. So, you can kind of summarize it that way. But if you go to this link, it's twitter.com/ergo, that's the ERGO _supero, and that means therefore I survive, which is always a good thing, right? And it's part of a phrase, cogito ergo supero. I think, therefore I survive. If you go there, that's my page, and you'll be able to see all the things that I have retweeted, which is kind of nice, and that way you will see the kinds of things I'm working on. Well, this is one of them I wanted to point out to you because Nancy Pelosi, I gotta show you this. Nancy Pelosi, she put out this urgent poll. Who deserves to be removed from office? Look at her choices. Trump, McConnell, and both. Those are her choices. Oh, and Trump's betrayed the Constitution and the oath of office, and Mitch McConnell defends him no matter what. I need to hear from you ASAP. Respond to our urgent poll before midnight. I really want to take this and take the poll, but she doesn't give me the option that I want. So I added a poll of my own in the comments underneath hers, and it is urgent poll, who deserves to be removed from office? Which is exactly what she said. And then I have these. Now, it's just been up. I haven't, had it up for very long, so that's why it's doing this. But these are my choices. Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, Adam Schiff, all the Democrat traitors. So I'll make sure the link to this is down below. And if you do have a Twitter account, you can go and vote on it, okay? And it will appear under Nancy Pelosi's post. Should be a fun time. Anyway, the next one I wanted to show you, there's just some good ones that have been coming up. I don't know if you saw Don Jr., he was on, The View, and people are saying, well, why would you even go on there? Well, the thing is, there's an awful lot of people who watch that show who never hear what's really going on in the world. They're kind of caught up in what the left-wing media tells them. And then there are some that really do know what's going on. Look at this. Yesterday, Joy Behar yelled at her own audience for cheering on Donald Trump Jr. and Kimberly Guilfoyle. A liberal audience was literally cheering for Donald J. Trump over Behar. And Joy still thinks President Trump is going to lose in 2020. So, thought that was a good one. And this one, hey, has anybody seen that recession that the experts said was going to smack us in the butt? If this is a recession, I can't wait until the economy picks up. Isn't that true? This one I really wanted to point out to you. This came from the Epoch Times, and this is Trump. He is working on reforming the foster care system. And some of you know the problems that are inherent in that, how the foster care system has been used for some not good things. And look at this last line. This is the very last line of the article. The Trump administration has also put out a call for public comments regarding child trafficking allegations in the U.S. foster care system. Very interesting, huh? Yeah. So that was from the Epoch Times. And while I have that up, here's the actual article. And that was the last line of it. But I wanted to just tell you, in case you're not familiar with the Epoch Times, I just got a subscription to it. And I will tell you, why does it keep doing this? It's not going all the way up to the top. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Yeah, I don't know. It keeps popping it back down. I don't know why it's doing this. It's possessed. Okay. Anyway, so, well, we'll go on to the other one. That's just the Epoch Times website. Well, there it is. Okay. I just got a subscription to the Epoch Times, and when you get it, you get a little reader like this. This is how it comes up when you click on the link in the email they send you each day. And I'm really just almost overwhelmed with all the information that I get with this subscription. Folks, this is well worth getting. If you are interested at all in the news, you get a paper copy of it too, once a week. And so, yeah, this is well worth it. And you have articles over here, and all you have to do is click on the article, and then it'll bring it up over here so you can see it and you can read it. And, it's just, I like this website. I like the way it's put up. You can browse it. You can do the pages, all this stuff over here. I really like this. And it gives me a chance to go through and to kind of peruse the headlines each day. Yes, I get this in my email every day. So it really is amazing how much stuff is in here. This is a newspaper. I mean, I didn't expect it to be this big, but it's got a lot of stuff in it. And so I'm very, very happy that I got it. I just kind of wish I would have gotten it sooner. So I wanted to say that to you. I'm not getting paid or anything for it. I just wanted you to know that I found this very useful. I think most of you would really like to read the kinds of articles that they have here. And I mean, they even translate it. You can get it translated. Oh, I can practice my French and Spanish. Oh, how fun. Oh, that's exciting too. See, I'm still learning how this thing works, and then you can make it bigger or smaller. It just, I really kind of like this reader. It takes a little bit of getting used to. There's more stuff you have to know, and you can just, you can go to the different pages. You can go to the back, go to the front. It's just very useful, I think. I really like this. So I just wanted to point that out to you and give you a heads up on it. I'll link to the Epoch Times down below, and from there I'm sure you can find out how to do a subscription. But see, there you can even go to the different pages. Look at all those pages. I'm telling you, folks, this is huge. So, and you can go to the different ones. I mean, the subscription for this, you get both the online and you get the paper one. Excellent price. Definitely an excellent price. Anyway, let's go back to these. There are a few more I wanted to point out. Trump said the degenerate Washington Post made up the story about me asking Bill Barr to hold a news conference. Never happened, and there were no sources. Based on the information released last night from the fake whistleblower's attorney, the impeachment hoax should be ended immediately. There's no case except against the other side. These are several of the tweets by Trump, and I really think we need to start retweeting him a lot. I like this one from Candace Owens. Please do not retweet this photo of the scam whistleblower, Eric Charmella. He does not want his name or picture to go viral, so please, whatever you do, do not hit the retweet button. Thank you in advance. I guess Facebook has made it so you can't even post his name on there. So I think we need to come up with clever ways of doing it. I think we can possibly get it out there, just needs to be done more cleverly. Carpe Donktum said the entire media knew about Jeffrey Epstein raping children for decades, and they said nothing. Twitter refused to let it trend. This baseless attack, backed by the DNC, pops up, and it is the #1 trend. It's not going to work this time. And that's the hashtag Jim Jordan knew. That's what they're trying to get trending. And it's not trending now, but it was yesterday. And really, I just find it disgusting. Jim Jordan, in case you don't know, has just been temporarily transferred over to the Intel Committee so he can ask questions. And then Devin Nunes asked for Adam Schiff to become one of their witnesses. So things are getting really interesting. C3 always has some good stuff. Every dirty scheme by the Democrats usually has one thing in common. The law firm Perkins Coie. Jim Jordan smear, Perkins Coie. The Steele dossier, Perkins Coie. Stormy Avenatti scam, Perkins Coie. CloudStrike DNC server, Perkins Coie, etc. Past time for a raid. Yeah, I'd like to see that happen. And then Praying Medic put this clip up here in case you didn't hear it. POTUS says, with all that's going on with the fake news and the Comeys of the world, I caught the swamp. I caught them all. I caught all of this corruption that was going on, and nobody else could have done it. See, guys, he really is catching them. And everything they've been doing here is just digging the hole deeper. They're really doing it. I like this one from C3 too. Why are the Dems and media going after Jim Jordan? Jim Jordan destroyed Dean. Jim Jordan destroyed Cohen. Jim Jordan destroyed Strzok. Jim Jordan destroyed Comey. Jim Jordan destroyed Mueller, etc. They know if Jordan questions the Ukraine conspirators, he will destroy them too. Scam. So, yeah, just amazing what kinds of stuff is going on. And I do agree with this. We've got to get this voter ID. Look at this. This guy, he fought in World War II. He died in 2014, and he just registered to vote in Virginia. Sad, sad. Did you know Barack Obama waged a war on whistleblowers during his 8 years in office? More rightful whistleblowers were charged under the Espionage Act than at any point in history. I don't remember the media calling for his impeachment over his treatment of whistleblowers. Yeah, and this was a quote by Ronald Reagan. If fascism ever comes to America, it will come in the name of liberalism. Ronald Reagan. Well, Ronnie, it's here. Okay? So, and this was another liberal who tried to do a poll. Do you approve of Donald Trump? And guess what happened? Yeah, this is a final results. She had one before, and she deleted it because she didn't like the results. So, yep, the results are now in. Okay, so I wanted to just point that out to you. I also wanted to point out this one to you. Schiff's star witness admits his only source was the New York Times. I've told you this before. They tend to pick only the New York Times or the Washington Post, and that's where they get their information from. So, yeah, that's an interesting one there. I'll leave the link down below so you can read that article. So then, coup has started, the whistleblower's attorney said in 2017 post calling for impeachment. I don't know if you heard that, but that also is the situation, and that was on Hannity, so you probably did. But Mark Zaid, who is one of the attorneys from the Rose Compass group, he tweeted out in January of 2017, remember, that's when our POTUS was inaugurated, that a coup has started and that impeachment will follow ultimately. So, several things going on, lots of news and different things to be aware of. And like I said, the video I'm going to put up Saturday night should have some pretty interesting information that you may not know about, having to do with the 17th letter of the alphabet's favorite website. Okay, so that's what I've got for you right now. I want to thank you for stopping by, and I'll see y'all later.